Hello and welcome to Coffee with Kevin. Today we're in our beautiful Sallyport and I'm here with Officer Weiss.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the RAD program. Officer Weiss runs our RAD program. Officer Weiss, tell me a little bit about the RAD program.
Yeah, so our RAD program is a women's self-defense class that we run for Shelby Township residents. Sometimes we make exceptions to people outside of the township, but we really try and do it for our residents, and it's a way for us to kind of show women how to defend themselves if they're out in public or if they're in a situation that maybe they never expected to be in. We kind of just try and give them the basics and stuff to protect themselves, defend themselves, and hopefully never get themselves in that kind of situation.
Great, so that's great information to have for all women. Yeah. So what is the age limit that you're looking for?
So honestly, there's no age limit, but we do, we start at age like 12 and we go up. But we kind of keep it up to parents to decide like what age they want to do. As far as like letting their 11-year-old or 10-year-old daughter be a part of it, we will allow that. But 12 is kind of the age that we start at, and it can go to any age.
Okay, so a lot of the information that you give, is it like self-defense and know your surroundings kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So the first day we do a PowerPoint presentation where we kind of go through different scenarios and how to protect yourselves in, like I said, out in public, whether you're at the grocery store, if you're on a walk, on a trail, we kind of get into both. And then the last 3 days of the class, we go over scenario-based stuff, and at the end we do kind of a practical. Fantastic.
So at the end of today, will you show me a couple moves on like how to, like for a female, like how to protect themselves?
Yeah, I'll show you a few moves.
Okay, now don't be too rough, okay?
Of course not.
All right, now I have the aggressor suit on. Officer Weiss, tell me a little bit about the suit you have on and the suit I have on and how they're different.
Yeah, so the suit that I have on, this is for our participants. It's just to keep everyone safe and injury-free when they're going through this scenario on the last day, like I had talked about a little bit earlier. The suit that you have on is considered our aggressor suit. So you will be one of the role players, essentially with our participants going through the class, and this is just to protect you as well. And since we as participants are the one striking you, that's why you see more gear on yourself versus me, because you essentially will be taking hits and strikes and everything like that.
So when the females are hitting the aggressors, like how much like percentage or how hard are they going? Are they trying to hurt me, or are they just trying to like know the technique?
Honestly, it's a little bit different. We have people that come to the class who have maybe been victims of some sort of assault in the past, and going through a scenario might trigger that and they might go full force. RAD itself requires that they go 60 to 80% is what we have to tell them. But obviously when they're in a situation like that, we want them to act as if they were out in public and something is happening to them. We want them to treat it like a real life situation. So.
Absolutely, and you said something out in public, and it's kind of like, know your surroundings and be prepared. Yeah. And that is what the program that you're teaching to these females, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
That's what we try and teach, is just to know your surroundings and how to defend yourself if you're ever in that situation.
So Officer Weiss, besides the techniques that you're going to be showing here in a little bit, what are some other things that someone could probably think about when they're out and about, like in parking lots or in let's say like parks or whatever it may be?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we always suggest that you park somewhere close to the store or at a light pole where there's a light, just where people can see you if something does happen. Another thing too is if you're walking out to the parking lot, don't be on your phone looking down, because then you lose all sight of your surroundings. And then another good thing too is keeping a key in between your fingers while you're walking, in case someone does come up to you and decides they want to do harm to you. You have that key in between your finger to do some sort of damage to hopefully be able to escape. Another thing too is always to use your voice. If something's happening, use your voice. It's going to draw attention to yourselves, and that's where people will say, hey, what's going on, and maybe this individual needs help, things like that.
Great, that's great information, even for someone that doesn't go through the RAD program, just to know out there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Officer Weiss, show me some moves, and then let's demonstrate, and then tell me about some of the moves that you talk about and teach in RAD.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to demonstrate is just your basic punch to the face. This is something that a lot of people revert to naturally, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate that first. So I'm in my ready position. No! We always get into a defensive position before we strike, and what that looks like is your feet are kind of on railroad tracks, so you have enough balance, and you have both hands up initially, okay? And then whatever your dominant hand is, you keep that down at your stomach here, and then you really drive that punch through, like so. And obviously right now it's kind of hard for me to demonstrate with my gloves on, but the biggest thing is just making sure that you have balance, and then when you go deliver that strike, that you follow all the way through to get the most power.
Officer Weiss, now that was a punch. Show me like another move that would be effective during the RAD program that you teach.
Yeah, so another one I'll show you is a knee strike to the groin, which is also another one that is important to females, especially when they have male aggressors. No! So that was a knee strike to the groin, obviously. To get into some of the basics, making sure you have a good foundation, you have good balance, bringing the aggressor into you and striking with your knee. And again, saying no using your verbals.
Absolutely, that's a very effective area. So that is something that I can see, being, used, and like again, it's very effective in the RAD program.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Officer Weiss, tell me a little bit about what people that want to join this, what else they should know.
Well, Kevin, we have a few spots available in our upcoming class, but if you cannot get in this course, we still do have classes coming up within the next few months. We try to do it every so often, so we can always put you or your family members on a wait list to get into the next course. You can contact me at the information below to try and get a part of the class. And like I said, it's a super important class, and it's important for females to know how to defend themselves if they're ever in a situation that they may not expect.
Officer Weiss, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
This is great information that you were able to provide for the RAD program. So again, thank you very much.
Yeah.